So we've just delivered a car back to a customer, and we're out and about enjoying the sunshine. Just in the Discovery 2 again. Keep coming back to this one. Quite like this vehicle. It's rough and ready, but it does exactly what you want it to do. It just delivers, and I'm really over the moon with the purchase of this. Like we said before, we've had it now just over a year. And it is just the ideal all-purpose vehicle. It's not fast, you just have to take your time with it. It's got a reasonable grunt, a nice lusty diesel engine, and it has got plenty of torque, especially once the turbo comes in. But you just drive it to suit the turbo. Just take your time with it. It's never going to be a gearbox you can rush. It's never going to be a fast, car that takes corners well or anything like that. It just gets you from A to B, and it does so quite ably. It's been a real surprise, this one. Coming from Range Rovers into a Discovery, the Discovery 1 was always too short in the legroom for me. You just couldn't get the seat far enough back because they tried to squeeze 7 seats into what was really the framework from a classic Range Rover. And so I always stuck with the classic Range Rovers originally because they were only 5-seater. You could get the seats back a bit further in the front, and you still didn't get a great deal of legroom in the back, but at least in the front I could get a position that suited my driving style, and I felt comfortable. And on the long run you could just amble along in a Range Rover Classic. Again, not a vehicle designed for going fast. I sit on the motorway at about 70-80 miles an hour, but they were not a particularly fast vehicle, but they were a great cruiser, and they ate mileage, and you could do a long distance. I drove non-stop to Cornwall, get out the other end, you don't even feel like you've done it. They're just a really relaxed drive, they're nice. And this has that sort of ability because they lengthened the chassis on a Discovery 2 and made the 7 seats that bit more roomy, and the front seats go back that bit further, so I can get comfy. And I've driven this non-stop to Wales, it's 160 miles, so not that great a mileage, not like going to Cornwall from here, but they're just, you don't even notice you've done it. You just amble along, don't worry about it. Quite often I'll go the scenic route, avoid the motorways, because it's not really a motorway vehicle. It's happiest at, if you're on a motorway 60, 65, it's quite happy at that. You start pushing 70 and you start to notice just the size of the thing. Obviously they've got a lot of wind resistance being a tall 4x4, so you have to drive them according to their nature really, and A and B roads, they just love them, and they're a rewarding drive in a way. It corners very flat for a 4x4, and it corners well. We've put this one on 265 18 tyres, and so it's given it a little bit more of a softer ride by having a slightly deeper profile than it should. It should be on 55s. That's right, it's on 60s, so it's gone up a tyre size from 255 to 265, and then we've gone up a profile as well, so from 50s to 60s, and it just softened it up, and it didn't compromise the handling because it hadn't got a great deal in handling anyway. But they are a little bit like the classic Range Rover. They are a surprise as to how well they will stick to the road, given that you've got to push them, and if you do push them, then expect to wear the tyres quite quickly because it's a lot of weight. You're throwing 2.5 ton round nearly, and you're asking a lot of the tyres. but they will do it if you want them to do it. So on a good A road, they're quite a nice drive. And at the moment we're just in, well, we're going to head out through some country lanes, and in country lanes they just come into their own. They really do. The suspension travel on them means that they soak up bumps really well. Yes, you can feel live axles jumping around over the bumps underneath you. You know, it's a lot of weight that's being moved every time a wheel hits a bump, so you're going to feel that. But the suspension just copes with it and just irons it all out, and they are really well suited to country lanes. I could have gone the main road, but because it's so good in country lanes, I tend to come the country lane route, and it's just a bit nicer scenery. You know, it's why not go and enjoy the scenery on a day where I don't know if you could see earlier, but the sky is absolutely just you know, fluffy clouds, or blue skies everywhere, and at times it is just pure blue sky. At the moment, like I say, we've got a few fluffy clouds about, but nothing that's going to cause any rain or anything like that. And it is cracking weather again. So the scenery in this part of Sheffield, now, I don't think you have to go far in Sheffield ever, to be fair. Wherever you are in Sheffield, you can soon get out to some nice scenery. And even within the confines of the city, there's some really nice green areas that you can go and just take time out in. So it's a really well thought out city, plenty of greenery. And for the population, I suppose it's quite spread out really. But you soon, if you want to get into Derbyshire, you can, from this end of Sheffield, 5 minutes drive you're into Derbyshire. And from a lot of the Sheffield area, you can either go up towards Holmfirth, beautiful up around there, or you can go out into the Peak District, or if you fancy a bit more of a drive up to the North York Moors, or you can go out Lincolnshire and all the flatlands out there. And you know, although it's a different type of scenery, it's still very nice, very green, very pleasant. Windmills and things like that out there that you can go and see as well. So it's a really good spot, Sheffield. Really good for just being everything you want from a city. And to be fair, I don't want a lot from a city because I don't particularly relish it. But if you do like cities, then it's all there. But you've also got the countryside on your doorstep, and I mean really on your doorstep. So it's a good location. So things are looking up with business-wise and everything else. Lockdown easing. So you don't want me to talk about that particularly. We'll carry on talking about this Discovery. It is really. I'm so pleased with it, in that it's over the year we've had it. It is just brilliant. I would like to have taken it off-road a bit more. We took it up to an off-road site for an afternoon. Just had a little play up there, but it was belting down with rain. And it's only on. We were only on standard road tyres, but it was amazing considering how wet it was. You could hear the mud dragging on the underside. So that's an idea of how deep the mud is. And even on standard road tyres, it just kept going. Nothing stopped it. And yeah, I thought we were seriously going to get stuck, but we never did. So yeah, it's quite good. They had sort of loads of complaints when they first did the Discovery, in that they didn't connect up on some vehicles. They didn't connect up the centre diff lock, and on other vehicles they didn't actually fit it. So if it's just the case that it's not connected up, you can buy the levers and do it and connect it up. But Landrover were determined that their traction control would be better serious off-roaders prefer a diff lock. But I have to say, this one has got the diff lock in it, but it's not connected, and I do keep meaning to do it. But even without the diff lock connected in the centre differential, it was very good, and entertaining with it as well. So yeah, I've never posted the video of us doing that because Jamie was with me, and we were having a laugh, shall we say. So yeah, he was the commentary that he was doing was you could publish it, but I wouldn't want to, just to be on the safe side. So he didn't say anything too far untoward, but he was genuinely funny. So I might post it. I'll have to ask his permission first, because he wasn't aware that we were filming that for posting. It just happened to be that we were filming, and he was talking, expecting us to probably put a music track over the top. So that could be an entertaining video if I can get his permission to put it up. It's basically along the lines of they built a quarry around a campsite, because there's a campsite on this off-road centre, and it does look like the quarry just developed around the outside of it. But his commentary is hilarious. It also shows his, because he's not an off-roader at all. He doesn't do that sort of scene, but it does show his genuine surprise at how capable these Discoveries are for somebody who's never really done that sort of thing. He was like, I can't believe it. So yeah, if you fancy getting into it, I strongly recommend a Discovery 2. A lot cheaper than a Landrover Defender, and not far off on capability. They're not quite as capable, obviously, but they're not far off, and they are really good. So that's us for another day, my ramblings, and we're back at work, but not far off finishing for the day. So we'll see you next time.